Hello everyone, myself Swati. Today we are going to discuss about basic human rights. In that, as usual, I have told you we have studied all the number of things related to basic human rights. Our today's lecture is of the 17th lecture related to this, and in this lecture we are going to discuss about civil and political rights. Now let us see about that civil and political rights. National prescriptive related to this, just see, part 3 of Indian Constitution is the fundamental right. In that, article number 13 is involved the heart of the fundamental right. In that, the national prescriptive is one of the Belize 5 national newspapers and the only one not to operate from Belize city, having its headquarters in Balmopong. The prescriptive was formed in August 2008 and is thought to represent the view of certain section of the People's United Party, that is PUP, over its consider itself independent. That means for the Indian Constitution, this is a fundamental part, that is a part number 3 is involved. Then part number 3 is related to fundamental rights, and along with this article number 3 is a very important related to important for our that fundamental rights, that is a national prescriptive related to that Constitution of India related to fundamental rights. Along with this civil and political rights, our today's lecture aim is related to civil and political rights. Just see about that. The civil and political rights are class of the rights that protect individual freedom from infringement by government, social organization and private individuals, and which ensure one's ability to participate in civil and political life of the society and state without discrimination. That means civil and political rights are related to civil and political people from government, how they are safe. If suppose they are not doing any kind of offense, then that type of laws and acts are involved in this. Along with this, the civil rights include the ensuring of a people physical and mentally integrity, life and safety, protection from discrimination on ground such as race, gender, national origin, color, ethnicity, religion, disability, and individual rights such as privacy, the freedom of thoughts and consequence, speech, expression, religion, the press, assembly and movement. For that civil rights, that is people right, and political rights are in Marathi we call it as it is not dependent upon that dharma, जात, पंथ, कुळ, त्याला बोलण्याचा अधिकार आहे, व्यक्ती स्वातंत्र्य आहे, भाषा स्वातंत्र्य आहे, आणि all these things are involved in that civil and political rights. In that political rights include natural justice, that is proportional fairness in the law, such as the right of accused, that is broken the law. If suppose one can broken the law, that is accused, then it is including in the right of a fair trials, due process, the right to seek redresses or a legal remedy, and right of participation in civil society and politics, such as the freedom of association, the right to assemble, the right to petition, the right of self-defense, and the right to vote. These are the things are involved in civil and political rights. Along with this, what are civil and political rights? Just see here. Civil and political rights are a class of rights that protect the individual freedom from the infringement by the government, social organization, private individuals. That means the civil and political rights are involved in for the private as well as government sectors. They ensure one entitlements to participate in the civil and political life of a society and the state without discrimination or repressions, that is a violence to control a group of people. Civil and political rights are defined for controlling the violence from which is introduced by using that group of peoples. What are these? Just civil and political rights: birthright over polity, ensure a citizen ability of fulfillment Then participation in the field removes the discrimination, protect the freedom, civil right including ensuring a physical and mental integrity, life and safety. Political rights include a natural justice in law. These are the civil and political rights related to our day-to-day human activities. Along with this, just see, since in 1945 a series of international human rights treaties and other instruments have been adopted confirming a legal form and inherent human rights and further developing the body of international human rights. These includes, what it includes, just see here, the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide, that is which we called as a CPCG. Then another one is the Convention related to the status of refugees, that is the CSR. Then third one is the Convention on the Elimination of all the forms of racial discrimination, that is the CERD. Then fourth is related to the Convention on the Elimination of all the forces of discrimination against women, what we call it as in short, that is the CEDAW. Then along with the fifth, the United Nations Convention against the Torture, that is the CRT. Then sixth one is the Convention on the Right of the Child, that is the CRC. Seventh one is related to the International Convention on the Protection of the Right of all the migrant worker and the members of their family, which we call it as a ICRMW. Then along with the eighth, that is the Convention on the Rights of the Person with Disabilities, that is CRPS. Then ninth one is related to the International Convention of the Protection of the all persons from the enforced disappearance, which we call it as a ICCPED. Along with this, the international prescriptive related to that civil and civil things. They set the forth everyday rights such as the right to life, equality before the law, freedom of expression, the right to work, social security and education. Like this, they are releasing day-to-day rights related to that human behavior. Together with UDHR, that means Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the Covenant compare the International Bill of Human Rights. Civil and political rights are the rights that generally restrict the power of the government in respect of action affecting the individual and her own autonomy. Civil rights and confer an opportunity upon a people to contribute to the determination of the laws and participate in the government, that is a political right. Then along with this, what international respectives, just see, sometimes it called as a global mindset or intracultural skills, where calling it international respective. International respective is nothing but intracultural skills. Whatever you want to call, this skill is becoming much so, that is to try to find after by recruiters. The International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights was adopted by the United Nations, UN, that is the United Nations General Assembly with the resolution to 2200A-XXI on 16 December 1966, and it entered into force on 23rd of March 1976. International prescriptive includes, what it includes, just see, knowledge and understanding of different culture is an important thing. Speaking oblique writing another language is a very important thing. Willingness to travel abroad for the work, it is also okay. Being able to quickly adapt to working in another country, it is also okay. Experience of living, working in abroad, it is also okay. Understanding the benefit of working in the multicultural environment, it is also okay. Willingness to be challenged by different viewpoint, it is also considerable. Then openness to opportunities outside your own country, it is also okay. Eagerness to collaborate with the people from a different cultures, it is also okay. Eagerness for the cultural environment, it is also okay. Along with this, what are the benefits of having an international prescriptive? Just see here, and international prescriptive is increasingly is demand as more companies operate in a more than one country and with culturally diverse client and stakeholders. Employers need candidates that can adapt to working in this global market. Along with this, the recent study by the British Council shows that an international prescriptive, or as they call it as a intracultural skill, will be recognized for that international prescriptive, we call it as a intracultural skill also, will be recognized as the real benefit by employers, whereas they see it as a genuine risk to the businesses if the employers lack these skills. Furthermore, candidates with international prescriptive would have the access to a wider range of opportunities as they are perhaps less concerned with borders and languages barriers, helping them tap into a global job market. Along with this, civil rights. What are these civil rights? Just here, some of the most important rights in this category are right to life is one of the important right related to civil right. Everyone has the right to life, and according to the international human rights mechanism, this right can be violated in a variety of ways, including death in a custody as a result of a torture, neglect the use of force or life threatening conditions of the detentions, killing by the state agent or a person acting in a direct or indirect compliance with the state when force used is not absolutely necessary and proportionate to the circumstances. Exclusion or a enforcement, that is a illegal returns of the person to a country where their lives are in a danger, failure by the state to investigate, that is a declared but not proved violations of the right to life and to bring those responsibility to justice. International human rights mechanism also places a limit on the use of the death penalty. Along with this, the right to freedom from torture. Everyone has the right to freedom from torture and inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment. Under that, according to the international human rights mechanism, this right can be violated in the variety of ways, including the deliberate infliction of physical or psychological pain by the state agent with the intention of causing suffering, expelling or returning a person to a country in which they face a real risk of being tortured or subjected to inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment, keeping a person in a very poor conditions of detections even if there is no intention to inflicting suffering, that is a corporal, that is a physical punishment of the children in the school, also involved in this kind of things. Then right to a fair trial. Everyone has the right to a fair trial, and according to the international human rights mechanism, this right can be violated in a variety of ways, including by hearing criminal charges before administrative bodies which are not independent and impartial courts. Trials in which from the beginning one party has this significant advantages over the other. That means this is said to be a branch the principle of equality of arms. Excessive delay in bringing a case to trial and or in completing the court proceedings, secret trials, that is a failing to represent the perceptions of inconvenience by the denying procedural protection to access the person. For example, information about the nature of change, time to prepare a defense, access to the lawyer, the possibilities to comfort witness, and if necessary access to interpretation. Along with this, right to freedom of assembly and association. This is also involved in civil and political rights. Everyone has the right to freedom of assembly and association. According to the International Human Rights Mechanism, this right can be violated in a variety of ways, including preventing a peaceful public demonstrations, and that is unless it can be shown that there would be a serious danger to a public safety and order if the demonstration took place. Restricting the possibilities to join a voluntary association, that is a denying a person the right to form and or join the organized union. Along with this, right to freedom of expression. Everyone has the right to freedom of expression, and according to the International Human Rights Mechanism, this right can be violated in the variety of ways, including by restricting the access to political, artistic or a commercial information and ideas. For example, denying pregnant women information about the abortion facilities, that is limiting the freedom of the presses, that is placing under the restriction, that is excluding reasonable listenings restrictions on broadcasting. Along with this, the right to freedom of thought, religions related to these things, just here the right shall include the freedom to have or adapt the religion or belief of these choices, and the freedom either individually or in a community with other and in a public or private, that is intended for one particular person to manifest his religion or belief in worship, observance, practice and teaching, that is concerning the people to adapt the certain religion and imposing unreasonable restrictions, including the criminal penalty for exercising one's own religion, are the most typical violation of this right. Freedom to manifest one's religion or beliefs may be subject only to such limitations are prescribed by law and are necessary to protect public safety, order, health or moral or the fundamental rights and the freedoms of others. Along with this, right to an effective remedy. This is also involved in civil and political rights. Just see, everyone has to right an effective remedy if his or her human rights are violated. According to the International Human Rights Mechanism, this right can be violated in a variety of ways, including by failing to provide adequate procedures to complain about or obtain the compensations for killing by security forces, not crying out through inquiries into alleged ill treatment by the security forces, not establishing complements procedures regarding to the interceptions of the telephone call, failing to provide means of redresses for a person suspended from the school on the grounds of their religious affiliations. The right to privacy, it is also one of the important rights related to civil and political background. Just see, everyone has the right to privacy, and according to the International Human Rights Mechanism, this right can be violated in variety of ways, including by intervening in a person's private life, that is descripting family life, which include the right to marry and to found a family, destroying a person's home or privating a person from living in his or her home, interfacing with private correspondence. Along with this, the right to liberty and security. Everyone has the right to liberty and security, and according to the International Human Rights Mechanism, this right can be violated in a variety of ways, including unlawful or arbitrary detention wherever there is no legal basis for the deprivation of liberty. For example, if a person is kept in detention after the completion of their prison sentence, or dissipate and amnesty laws which appeals to them, detection of the person because they have exercised the right and the freedom guaranteed by the international instrument, including the one described in this manual. Detention after a travel which did not comply with international standards for fair trial. That is C in the right to a fair trial. Then right to asylum. Everyone who has a well-founded fear of that right to asylum is a country where they will be safe. According to the international human rights mechanism, this right can be violated in the variety of ways, including by not providing the facilities necessary to enable the people to claim asylum, that is including interpreters and a proprietary trained staff, failing to give the adequate consideration to the request for asylum, expelling a person to a country in which he or she would be at risk of torture or inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment. Then right to freedom from discrimination. Everyone has to right to freedom from discrimination, and according to the international human rights mechanism, this right can be violated in a variety of ways, including by discriminating against someone because of race, color, language, religion, political agencies, opinions, nationality, social background, association with a national minority. Then International Convention on the Civil and Political Rights in 1966. General. These are again article wise categorized related to civil and political states. Just see one by one. For article number right to self, article number 1 is related to right to self determination. Article number 2 is related to state practices undertake to respect and protect all individuals and their rights. Then article number 3 is related to equal rights for men and women to the enjoyment of civils. Then political stationary provisions. For that, article number 6 right to life. Article number 7 is the involved right against the cruel and inhuman treatment. Article number 8 is related to right against the slavery. Article number 9 is related to right to liberty. Article number 10 is related to right to humane treatment in case of deprivation of liberty. Article number 12 is related to right to freedom to reside anywhere. Article number 15 is related to equality before the courts and tribunals. Then article number 16 is related to right to recognition as a person before the law. Article number 17 is related to right against unlawful interference into a one's privacy. Article number 18, it explains that right to freedom of religion throughout and consequences. Article number 19 is related to right to freedom of opinion. Article number 21 is related to right to peaceful assembly. Article number 22 is related to right to freedom of association. Then article number 25 involves right to vote. Article number 26 involves right to equality. Then political rights. What are the things involved in the political right? Just see here. These rights guarantees the positive liberty to contribute to the process of governing the affairs of society in which one lives. The political right presume that the government process should be structured so as to provide opportunities for the political participation of all illegal citizens. According to the modern concept of the political rights, every citizen should have the right and opportunity without unreasonable restriction to take part in the conduct of the public affairs directly or through chosen representatives. While political rights are very much emphasized in the US, the percentage of Americans who choose to actively participate political processes is one of the lowest among industrialized nations. This fact alone speaks volume about the political environment in which American citizens are expected to exercise their political freedoms. Along with this, for example, in the 2000s, the presidential campaigning, for example, less than the 50% of the eligible voters pass their goals. Scholars differ on why this decline in the voting has occurred for the high point of the late 19th century, when the voting rates regularly ran at 85% or better of the qualified voters. Some historical background related to attributes the decline to the corresponding declining in the importance of the political parties in the daily lives of the people. Otherwise, think that the growth of the well-moneyed interest group has led the people to lose the interest in the election fight primarily through the television and newspaper and advertisement. When non-voters are required as to why they did not vote, the answers range widely. There are those who did not think that their single vote would make a difference, and those who did not believe that the issues affected them, as well as those who just did not care, essayed commissionary in the light of the long historical movement towards the universal suffrage in the United States. These are all things related to civil and political rights. Okay, thank you.